Dimebag Darrell.
Dimebag Darrell.
Dimebag Darrell.
Dimebag Darrell.
Nicknamed Dimebag.
Dimebag.
The apparent target was the guitarist who was shot first, Darrell Abbott, better known as Dimebag Abbott.
Darrell Lance Abbott, famously known as Dimebag Darrell, was an American guitarist born on August 20th, 1966 in Ennis, Texas. Dimebag Darrell was known for his creative riffs, complex solos, skills, and the creation of the band Pantera with his brother Vincent Paul Abbott in 1981. Pantera is a groove metal band heavily influenced by Metallica. Metallica and Pantera were both extremely popular during the 80s music scene. Pantera consisted of vocalist Phil Anselmo, bassist Rex Brown, drummer Vincent Paul Abbott, famously known as Vinnie Paul, and guitarist Darrell Abbott or Dimebag Darrell. Pantera's legacy would continue on for 21 years, releasing 9 studio albums and playing over 1,100 shows before breaking up in 2003. After the breakup, Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul moved on and created the band Damageplan. Damageplan was relatively similar to Pantera, but Damageplan would end up being short-lived. Damageplan only released 1 studio album, but still played shows and toured around the globe. This will eventually come crashing down during their European tour on December 8th, 2004 in Columbus, Ohio. Nathan Gale was born on September 11, 1979 in Marysville, Ohio. Nathan's parents were divorced, therefore he spent most of his life living in Lansing, Illinois with his mother, Mary Clark. After a violent altercation with his mother, she kicked him out of the house and he became homeless. Gale ended up enlisting in the United States Marines following the 9/11 attacks because he felt like it took the specialty out of his birthday. Mary later bought Nathan a handgun because she felt very proud of his military service, but Gale was discharged roughly a year later due to paranoid schizophrenia. Nathan's involvement with Pantera was that he was a huge fan of them. According to his mom, Nathan had claimed Pantera was stealing his music and that he actually made all of it. Despite the fact that the entire band did not even know who Nathan was, Nathan still claimed that everything was stolen since the start of the band. This was Nathan Gale's motive. On December 8, 2004, Nathan rushed on stage at the Al Rosa Villa nightclub where Damageplan was playing, firing shots at Dimebag and eventually 4 others with the same handgun Mary had bought him. Dimebag sustained 4 gunshot wounds, 1 in the back of the head, 1 to the right cheek, 1 in the left ear, and 1 in the right hand. Dimebag was pronounced dead at the scene. The 4 others were Jeffrey Mayhem Thompson, the band's head of security who tackled Gale, Aaron Halk, a security employee for the venue who tried to restrain Gale, and Damageplan fan Nathan Bray who climbed on the stage to help Dimebag and Mayhem. Damageplan's tour manager Chris Paluska and drum tech John Brooks dealt with non-fatal gunshot wounds and were treated at the Riverside Methodist Hospital. Nathan Gale was eventually killed by police officer James Nedgemeyer, ending the immediate threat but preventing any legal actions against him. Over 200 eyewitnesses at the show and venue video footage were able to be used in court, but due to no suspect to testify, no court trial was done. James Nedgemeyer was awarded Officer of the Year in 2005, but retired years after due to struggles with PTSD from the event. Darrell Abbott was buried in Moore Memorial Gardens Cemetery in Arlington, Texas. Vincent Abbott died 14 years later after Darrell's death due to a disease in the heart muscle. Vinnie Paul was buried right next to his brother.